Hello everyone, Jamie here. So in this video I'm going to show you how to do the speed runs for Tony Hawk's, and this is for the hard times. So this will be more for the beginner because I will be slowing down certain parts of the video to show you which part of the ramp to hit to get certain items. There are other videos on YouTube that will show you how to do it quickly, but like I say, this one's more for the beginner. Anyway, let's get going. So when the level starts, go behind and go up that letter C, it's green, and hit that hydrant, and then we're going to do a special here. I'm going to keep it going because we don't have too many opportunities to get our combos going, so I'm going to slow down here. Okay, hit the crates. Okay, there's a little line, can you see that line of the ramp? And then you press L2 and R2 to stabilise so you can get up here, and then you press down and triangle to get the 50-50. You don't have to do that massive backflip I did. Try not to fall over here, so I jump to the left. Okay, we've got the secret tape. Now just hold up so that you don't do like a really big jump. And that one, can you see there was a massive line down the ramp? Another line. Most of these there's a line there. I don't know if you can see. And then we hit the crates, and there we go. First one done. So the next one is school, and we have to do it in under 2 minutes 30. So the first bit, we're going to jump off the roof and land on the table so that we can build up our special, because we'll need the special meter to be up to get up this wall here. So the first textbook, there we go, it's down the middle. And I missed this one, but if you see where I'm now aiming, it's right down the middle again of the ramp. And down the middle of this ramp. So don't worry, I haven't built up my combo yet, but there'll be plenty of time for that, don't you worry. And there's a blue bit on this ramp here. Try and hit the blue bit, it's quite hard with the shade in there. Okay, I'm going to hit a table, because we have to hit 5 of them. Okay, so we need to do a heel flip, that's right and square. Hit another table, and there's another table around here. So now this is the bit we need to do our specials, and I'm sure you can do 125 quite easily. So try and get that combo done now if you can. Okay, and to get up this roof, up X, and we're going to hit the bell. Now for some reason I ollied, I should have just held up and I would have just gone over it, or possibly have hit the E, but for some reason I ollied over it. And I'm not brilliant at this game, as you can tell. I do make errors, I do make mistakes, but can still do the time, so don't worry. And if you miss a table at the very beginning, you can do it again here. And there's a textbook, you can see that quite easily. It's only the real hard ones that I kind of do a slowdown for so you can see where to go. Okay, next we're going to get the secret tape. Nice and easy. So you've got 20 seconds now to get 2 bells. And if you still haven't quite hit your 6 score, then you've got about 10 seconds to do that now. Okay, the next one's a little bit more tricky. We'll do it in 1 minute 45. Okay, so this trick, you press down, down, R1. Make sure you're not too close to a wall, otherwise you'll hit the wall. Don't grind that, just roll into it because you'll do a wall ride. Right, so cool. Down, down, R1. See, it just brings you back. It's a really cool trick. So for nose grind, we're going to press up and triangle and press that lovely trick again. Down, down, R1. And we're just going to grind along here. Now, this is the part where we need to do our special, okay? There we go, and jump just a little bit before you get to the end of that rail so that you can continue your combo. So you don't get a lot of opportunities to get your high score, so you've got to try and take it where you can. So I did quite well here, I managed to just build it up enough. But you get other little opportunities, like you could do maybe a special up here, like I did, and try and keep your combo going. So don't get too close to this wall. Otherwise you'll smack into it if you press down, down, R1. Okay, so this veers off to the right slightly, so just follow the path, there you go. Okay, and we're going to do airwalks, that's down and right circle, and just make sure that you're going to land that correctly. That's quite easy to mess up. And lastly, there we go. So you got yourself a little bit of time at the end to get your 6 score if you didn't get it during the first bit. So next is downtown, and we have to do it in 2 minutes 45. So for the first bit, go onto the rail and jump off. Now that's a very sharp turn, so when you get to that ramp, just turn around and then wall ride up. Right, so we need to get our special meter up here. You probably can get to the top of the sign without it, but it's just a lot easier. And if you were smart and not like me, you would keep your special meter and not fall over and do a bunch of tricks on here. Go over the fountain, hit another sign, ollie over the car, go through the umbrellas here, and it's down in the middle. Okay, we're going to ollie over a car, and for this next one it's quite difficult. You really have to get the angle correct here, otherwise you just fly over. So look, it's quite accurate. The amount of times I jumped over it was crazy. So this is another good place to quickly get some specials in. That position was slightly past that line that went up. It's not too bad, you can kind of see where you're going. Okay, this one's a slow one. Don't try and ollie there. You've got to make sure you're all the way round before jumping, otherwise you'll just come off. Go through the glass. Try not to go through to the other side. Okay, so we're going to get the secret tape. You don't need to jump up there because you've got your special meter. You'll be able to jump quite easily. And really focus on this one, really pay attention. I'm to the right, but then I move into the middle at the last second to get that angle. It's really difficult. The amount of times I did this level, did everything perfect, and then mess that last bit up. Absolutely heartbreaking. There we go, and just got to get these 2 bits of popcorn, and there you go. Would be over, but I didn't get enough points. I tried to do a 900 but hit the window, and then panic seemed to set in for some strange reason. I couldn't land some tricks, and I realised the clock was counting down. But don't worry, this level does allow for mistakes, so it's not too bad. It's not too bad. Next is downhill jam. It's one of the easier ones. Okay, so first bit, we've got to build up our special. Make sure you hit that valve. It's quite easy to miss if you jump over it. Get that corner of the ramp there and get your specials in. This is the perfect time to get it. Get the next valve, because you don't want to be doing it throughout the rest of the level. It's just easier. Get the high score now. And I messed this up. I'm really bad at getting this jump, but you have to go to the furthest point to the right. Can you see? It looks like I've overshot it. Or maybe not. Oh, undershot it from the looks of it. But it's in the corner. Very corner. Now this one's not too bad. Just do your wall jump. I always fail there. I always fall over on that bit. Nice and easy. Just you could do a boneless just to get there. And see, like, I've got the pipe at the very far right hand side. I missed that valve, but don't worry, we can get that in a second. So we're just going to get the T. And to get this one, it's down and right and circle to do the airwalk. And then we've got our hard hat there. Next, this one's a little bit tricky. Now, can you see where the rust is? Just this bit here. Go to the left. So it's up and go to the left at that little bit of rust. And I went and messed this bit up. But like I say, you can mess up on this level and have plenty of time, so don't even worry. This one's nice and easy. So grind down it and then press up, right, circle, and make sure you land it. The Madonnas are quite hard to land sometimes. Okay, and it's not too bad. There we go. I did mess up on this valve, but don't worry, it's nice and easy to go back. Look, I don't know what I was doing there. But luckily you can just go back the way you came. Slow down here. Hit the valve. And this is why I do slowdowns. I'm terrible at judging whereabouts stuff is. Look, I'll go and miss it. But if you can see, there's this rusty area on the left hand side. Just see, look, I'm going up there. Follow the rust. And then I thought, oh, it'll be nice and easy, I'll get this one. Nope, totally missed it. There isn't a line going up. Can you see the line there? Hit the line up. And then you get it, nice and easy. Yep, I could not hit the valve either, but never mind. And we did it with like 42 seconds to spare, so that wasn't too bad. Now, I really enjoyed this level, but you can't make too many mistakes with this one. So first bit, go to the left and hit the cop car, build up your special, and if you just go to the left of the vent, even on the line, that would probably still get you anyway. And if you're feeling a bit cocky, there you go, do a 900 and go into a manual. However, that's a bit more difficult. If you just do get your special up, do something like a misty flip or something like that, go into a manual, just do a few tricks here and there, and then hit it with the 900, and you're going to do this twice. And then get a times by 13, so just build that up, build it up, build it up. There we go, and then you don't have to worry for the rest of the level. That bit's done, but you've got to get a move on now. So there we go, go off there. Press up and circle to get a nose grab. Unline this, make sure you get the first bit of the fountain, otherwise it won't count, and press down and triangle. Okay, this bit is at the very sort of corner, but you've got to get enough height. If you don't get enough height, sadly you won't get it. It's boneless over everything, and you can get up that one, boneless. Go to your left here, boneless. Now you can do a few tricks in here if you want to build up your combo, but we don't have a lot of time, so that's why you should do it in the first bit. Just a lot easier. Hold up and X to go forward, or you can just go and grind up, whatever way you fancy really. Okay, get the 2 cop cars. Now I mess this up every single time. I don't know why I can't seem to hit it from that angle. When I do it this way, I get it. And this jump as well. You're better off just going down and hitting the plank of wood really. Because that's what I do on the second attempt. I'm like, well, how did I miss that? But yeah, go onto the wood. Now, go onto this ledge, yep, like that, jump, and then grind, just so that you just get through. And then what I was meant to do was grind the cop car, but for some reason I'm an idiot, and kept jumping over it. Couldn't hit it. Okay, and now the last bit is to get the tape, and we've got a little bit of time, about 20 seconds, so should just have enough time to do it. There we go, provided you go down the middle, job done. Next is Hangar, and it's not as easy as it may seem, so within the first second you've got to do a jump to get the pilot swing. Press up and triangle to get nose grind, and then there is a light. I don't know if you can just see, there's a little light there, you need to get in line with that to get the K. And then with this one you've got to try and keep within the same panel, and as you can see there, it didn't work. So I just kept the right hand panel, if you can see there, like that, and got it. You don't have to ollie all the way over, because sometimes you can just miss. You can just press, like, hold down X and fly over. It's not too bad. This bit you have to get your special up. You have to get your special now. I left it a bit late, admittedly, for mine. There you go, you've got to do a wall grind. And you just need to go up the wing and ollie, get that barrel, and then get the next lot of barrels, and I had to swivel to the right quickly, and I was meant to grind over that. Sorry, I'm having to talk really quickly, so much is going on. Okay, and next we're just going to jump over the helicopter, and then grind it, and then hit the barrels, and I kind of missed. So we've got 1 minute 10 to get this insert, and you can see I've got 9,000 points to get. I left it very, very late. Luckily I got it in the end though, so yeah, bit tricky that one. Okay, so next is school 2, and it is not easy, not a lot of room for error. So first bit, we need to grind the bell and turn right quickly. Try and get your special meter up. There isn't a huge opportunity to get a high score here. So as you can see, I'm just trying to build it up. And if you've got manual as a special, just keep on doing that, but we haven't got a lot of time. I'm barely going to make it as it is. Okay, so don't ollie at this point, just hold X, and so you fall down, because otherwise you'll jump to the other side. Get the bells. This one, make sure you get. The amount of times I've done the whole thing and then messed it up because I didn't get that. Apparently they said I didn't get it, but I knew I grinded down that. So see, I've made a few errors here. I didn't quite get that and then fell over. Now for this one, between, I don't know what the hell is that graffiti on the left hand side and the right hand side. You have to go down the middle. Can you see him went down the middle? And then do kickflip left and square. Now hold down X, don't ollie, it's a lot quicker. Just hold down X so that you've got the momentum to go up, but you're not doing a massive ollie and wasting time. Next, make sure you've grinded that. Now if you're hitting about 105 at this point, you are just about going to get it, the same as myself. So make sure you get that. And please, please, please make sure that you've got your 125,000 at this point, because you haven't got a lot left. And look, I've got about 5 seconds now. I got it within 1 second. Very, very difficult. So next one, New York. Not gonna lie, it took me about 2 hours. It was very difficult, and you can't make any mistakes pretty much. So we need to build up our special here, and if we come up to the centre bit, there we go, get a 900. Now I veered slightly to the right because any time I did a revert to manual, it wasn't counting it, because we have to build up our special now. This is the only time you've got a chance to do it, because we don't have any time. So just make sure you get a big score here. And that rock is quite rocky, it's really hard to navigate around. Okay, and then we've got an ollie hydrant, and it's quite difficult. So for that I did a kick flip into it. See how I've lined it up? Second plank, when you're halfway about now, then you ollie. If you do it at the very top, you will go straight over it, and I did that so many times. It was so frustrating. Next, we've got to grind down this statue, so press down, down, triangle. As you can see, I messed up with a blunt side, but then I corrected it by pressing down, down, triangle. With this, you can ollie it and then try and grind it, so X and then just press triangle. You can't do that on the first one, because if you do, you'll grind the pavement instead. So you have to kick flip the first one, and then for this one as well, press ollie and grind. And then we're going to come up to the train tracks. Make sure you go to the ones on the left hand side, because if you go to the ones on the right hand side, or the ones closest, you'll see you'll get hit by a train. So I nearly fell there, actually, that was really bad. And wait till you see ride the rails, and then we've got 10 seconds to get the secret tape. I really hope you've got your 6th score of 150, because otherwise it would be a waste at this point, because you've got no time to get a higher score. So there we go, that was really difficult. That took me quite a few hours. Next is Venice Beach. I enjoyed this one, but it took quite a while, so we're going to do an ollie, and then as soon as you get that can there, switch to the next one and switch again, because otherwise you'll miss it. It's really easy to miss that. Try and build up your combo about here, just as much as you can. And you have to go right in the corner here, right in the corner, and I did a varial 360, but turned right at the last second so I could catch it properly. It's a bit tricky that. And you've just got to try and build up your score as best you can. So this level will let you make about 1 mistake, like I just did there. See, I'm not very good at catching these. There we go. And then I did a wall plant, and there's hold up, so that we came up again. It's a bit quicker. Now for this bit, slow down and aim where you're going. So I need the homeless person there, jump over him. You have to really aim, don't rush it, otherwise you'll just miss him. Next bit, you can grind on this bit, or just walk into it like I did, then do a boneless. Now can you see at the very centre there's a line? Can you see this line? I talk a lot about the lines. There's always lines everywhere. If you go for the centre one, you'll make that quite easily. And can you see that post sticking out at the top there? Aim for that, and ollie over the homeless person, and then there's that J in the middle, and we want to go forward, so press up. This was easy for me, I just found it easy doing it this way here. and then press right and triangle to do the tail slide. Oh, and then the hardest bit of the video. Now get this at the very corner. Can you see the corner? I'm just about hitting it. It's such a weird angle. I practiced it a little bit before I did this just so I knew what I was doing. And then press up and X. I didn't do that, and you see I just went up, all the way up. I didn't shoot out like I was meant to. Jump over the bin. There's a homeless chap there again. And then there's an arrow. Can you see the arrow? Slowed it down. There's an arrow. Just jump over the arrow and go into the sand. Now if we go to the left, I hit the man by accident. I was meant to jump over him. And then we've got one spray can there, and done. Tricky. Last one, Philly. This was one of my favourites. A lot to cram in a short space of time, so we're going to build up our special meter there, just so that we can get up here, and slow down just a little bit so you get the valves. See, I'm making it very spot on. Look, I'm taking time to get what I need, but not too long because we haven't got a great deal of time. Okay, grind up there, get the S. Now make sure that you get the bell at least. If you don't quite get the K, don't worry about it because we have got a second attempt. And to get the blunt slide, you need to press down, down, triangle to get it. Now with this one, we need to, there's a kink at the top, but you need to go just before it, just before the kink there. Okay, and we've got a bell on the right hand side. Just grind that quickly. We need to get this bell, and you're meant to go onto the wire, and I missed it really badly, but you can just get up again. You just do a wall ride, and I'm making this wire look really easy. At this point it's usually all over the place, and look, I fell over. Okay, and if you missed the K before, here's your second attempt to do it, and just don't forget to get blunt slide, down, down, triangle. And this one we're actually going to grind all the way up. And as you can see, my score at the moment isn't too good, so we are going to make up for it. So first we're going to get a lip on this one here. We're then going to do a 900 and press R2, and then do revert, and then do another special, and then do some flat ground tricks quickly. But like I say, we haven't got a great amount of time. I'm just getting what I think is about enough. Quickly get a lip on that. You've got to make it straight as possible. There are two ways of doing lips really, is to have a really straight line like that, or to do it slowly. And then that last one, it's really difficult, and there we go, we've done it in 1 minute 40. Right, well I hope that video helped you, sorry it's gone on for like 20 odd minutes, but hopefully it's helped you anyway. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up, and if you hated the video, subscribe. Okay, thank you very much, see you later.